Today we're going to talk about Roger Bannister, the first man who broke the 4-minute mile and retail trading. Stay tuned, traders. We'll be right back. G'day traders, I'm Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. Today we're going to be talking about Roger Bannister, first person to break the 4-minute mile, and the importance and the relevance of that to Forex trading. So Roger Bannister broke the 4-minute mile. He was the first man to do so, but within weeks of him doing that, several other people started to crack the 4-minute barrier as well. And since that time, over 500 American males alone have broken that 4-minute barrier. And since the beginning of 2018, we're now into March 2018, 21 American males alone have broken the 4-minute mile. So what changed? What changed? Was it the fact that all of a sudden people just were getting better at running, or was it the fact that because somebody had done that, the belief was now there that that barrier could be broken, and it was a mental barrier? And so today we're going to talk about that impact and the significance of that to your trading, to you as a retail trader, whether you're trading futures, Forex, index futures, shares, whatever that is. But if you're struggling with your trading, or if you're not getting to the level that you want to be at, maybe today's video might help you. As I mentioned in the other videos, if you haven't done so, go to my homepage, get my 7-step daily routine for high-performance traders. It's about creating a high-performance daily routine that's congruent with the results that you're after, not only in your trading, but in your daily life. So we all have a daily routine already, but whether or not that's congruent with what you want in your life is another story. So that's there as a blueprint. You can use mine, but use that as a blueprint to create your own daily routine. But today, again, talking about Roger Bannister. So what can we learn from Roger Bannister? What were some of the most powerful things that Roger Bannister gave us when he broke the 4-minute mile, and how your 4-minute mile with trading can also be broken? So the first thing is belief. Roger Bannister ran a 4:07 at one of his meets prior to this, and he almost decided he was going to quit running. He took a couple of weeks off just to think about things. He was a bit burned out. He was a bit disenchanted. He didn't think he was going to be able to get any faster. But at the end of that 2 weeks, he came back, and he had a belief system that he was now going to prepare to try and break that barrier for an upcoming meet that he was had on his schedule. The second component of that is determination. So number one, you've got to believe. We know that the money is there for us to have in the markets, but we know that it is going to boil down to your skill and your ability to execute your trading plan, to manage your risk, and to identify asymmetrical risk-reward opportunities, whether you're using computer systems or whether you're using a discretionary mechanical model. You need to be able to believe in yourself to execute your trading plan. We know that the opportunities are going to be there in the markets, and then the determination to follow through on executing that plan. The third part of that is commitment. So as an example, for me, my end-of-day trading model requires me to check the markets at a certain time of day, 6 a.m. in the morning here in Perth, Western Australia. That's 5 p.m. right now in the winter time for New York. That's the rollover time for my 24-hour data. So it takes me, that requires my commitment to executing that Tuesday to Friday every single week. Now there's times when I may decide to take a break or take some time off, or there's holidays, whatever that is, but that requires me to do so. So whether you're running scans or you're doing other types of trading or you're day trading, it requires your commitment to be there day in and day out, to be your best. Self-talk. So voices, we always hear these little voices, or we hear chatter from friends or from family members. You know, are you still doing that trading thing? You know, I had a friend who used to trade and he blew up, you know, he lost all his money, and you know, nobody can make money trading. All those little things. What's your self-talk like? So I talk about having that morning routine, that power mind time, where you bulletproof your mindset for success. And I talk about using that at nighttime as well. Before I fall asleep at night, I've got a power meditation. When my brain goes to sleep, I don't watch the news, I don't read the paper, I'm not interested in anything that's not congruent with me fulfilling my purpose to be able to be at the best for my trading. And the reason why that is that when I go to sleep, I want the supercomputer to process information that's self-talk. I'm a rock in a sea of chaos. You know, every single trade is just another trade. So therefore I need to manage my risk and keep my risk constant on every trade. Just little things that will keep you on track, keep your mindset focused on high performance and not on the negativity or on the pitfalls that are out there if we veer off track. The fifth part is setting goals. We talked about this in one of the other videos. Ray Dalio talked about setting big goals, you know, being prepared to make mistakes, learn from those mistakes, refine your skills, and get better. And you know, I talk about that all the time, constant progress. Don't be afraid to fail, but you know, in the process of failing, either use your demo account or use the smallest lot size possible so that it's not going to have any impact on you financially until you've refined or you're at that skill level that you're prepared to be taking on greater risk with your trades. The goal component of that is critical because there should be short-term goals and longer-term goals, and every time we you know, every 30 days or every week be setting some goals, even having a goal for today. You know, like if I'm trading end of day, one of my biggest challenges in the beginning was to not go to the hourly charts and just see what was happening, stay off the 5-minute charts, whatever that was, because I know that my opportunity exists on the longer time frames, my skills are better at the longer time frames, and that's where my entire focus needed to be. So that was one of my short-term goals in the beginning, was to stay off the charts, other than doing some research and testing. Number 6, having a plan. Now that's critical because, again, even with trading, you know, Roger Bannister needed to have a plan. He couldn't just go out and run every single day and hope that he got faster. There had to be some kind of, you know, methodology that was going to show his ability to get faster and faster. There was a lot of track work. There was hundreds, there was 400s, leg speed, there was 800 meters, 600 meter time trials, repeats, short intervals, long intervals. And with your trading, having a plan is critical. So I talk about, you know, peeling the onion back and not actually trying to look for more things in my trading plan, but less, making it simpler so that I knew that every single day I could reproduce that. And there was the next part of that was what were the variables that were going to interfere with me being able to execute my trading plan. So it's important that you peel that back for yourself. Have a plan that you're going to be able to stick to, not just for a few days, but for the next, you know, eternity of your trading life. Now, as time goes on, that's going to evolve. You're going to reshape that. You may simplify it. But that's the critical thing. Number 1, what's the simplest plan that I can execute day in and day out, whether you're day trading or end of day trading? And number 2, what are the variables that might interfere with me being able to execute my trading plan? You need to be able to clear the plate and have that as simple as possible so that there's no reason that you can't execute your strategy and nothing's going to interfere with that. And number 7, review and reassess. So as you're going along, you know, whether it's every week or every 30 days, review what progress have we made, where are the mistakes. Dalio talks about setting goals, failing, learning from those mistakes and improving, and then setting more goals and starting again. So this is a rinse and repeat process. This part is straightforward, but review and reassess your trading plan. Have you been following your plan? Was there what mistakes were happening? Is there too many trades in my trading plan? You know, should I be taking less risk, or should I be looking for simpler trade setups, or should I be looking for certain times a day or certain days of the week? Those types of things. If you're happy with your trading plan, then leave it and monitor the next 30 days and the next 90 days, however you're trading that, or the next 2 weeks. But this is a great little process. Again, Roger Bannister, he believed he could crack the 4-minute mile. He was determined to do that. He committed himself to following that training plan. His self-talk needed to change because nobody had done it before and nobody believed that he was going to be able to do it. He set some goals, he made a plan, he reviewed and reassessed along the way to see if he was on track and seeing that improvement that was going to give him the ability to give the 4-minute mile a great attempt, which we know that he followed through and he broke the 4-minute barrier. So whatever your 4-minute barrier is with your trading plan, try to break that down, deconstruct it, simplify it, and get better at it. So hopefully you got some value from today's video, traders. 4-minute mile, Roger Bannister, an absolute legend, passed away this week, and he passed on some amazing lessons that we as traders can use to make ourselves break our own 4-minute barrier. Have a great trading week, and may the markets go with you.
Hi traders, it's Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at staceyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.